The Justice League are dead, and they are never coming back. Never ever. Thus was the current state of the DC Universe. Who will rise and protect the multiverse from the Great Darkness, from the Dark Crisis? Free Comic Book Day Dark Crisis issue number 0 was a fantastic little story brought to us by the one helming this crisis, Joshua Williamson, along with artist Jimmy Shang. And yeah, this issue takes place ideally a couple weeks after Justice League issue number 75. And what I liked about this little story is that it wasn't just a soap opera. You know, obviously the world's sad and perhaps worried that the Justice League are dead. Yet the DC Universe is still trying. The people are still attempting to find hope. And Joshua Williamson really nails that message in a very cathartic way. He doesn't write the people as, well, you know, we're all going to die now, so see you later. No. People are wanting to step up, and Wally, being the main Flash that is still active, his presence in beating up Clayface within the Justice League Museum, it was really inspiring. And I liked how his actions, despite not knowing on what the future holds, resulted in inspiring the youth with continuing to move forward and to keep trying and finding new hope. It was a great message and a great fitting before the main first issue of Dark Crisis. The art by Jimmy Shang was outstanding. His art is able to capture the essence of past iterations of the Justice League, previous art styles from various artists, and through Chang's own style of art, he's able to pay homage to the past. Everything about the Justice League, the different errors, various creative teams involved, all the many members, they're paid with the absolute respect, and Shang, he masterfully captures that with his work. Overall, Free Comic Book Day Dark Crisis issue number 0 was a fantastic update following the death of the Justice League. No, this issue doesn't provide a ton of plot or further speculation of what's to occur, but it definitely does set the stage, the current status quo following the team's death and where the world mentally is. It was a neat little story that pays respect to everything regarding the Justice League, and yeah, I cannot wait for more to happen in Dark Crisis. Free Comic Book Day Dark Crisis issue number 0 gets a sexy 10 out of 10. Our story starts things off in the Hall of Justice, where a group of kids are being given a tour within the museum. And after passing the exhibit showcasing the Justice League's initial debut back during Brave and the Bold, when the heroes team up to fight Star the Conqueror, the tour guide makes it a point, but although this seems to be the case, the Justice League actually had earlier adventures, and often not, this is actually up for debate. In addition, the guide tells the kids that the Justice League play an important part of superhero history. Though they weren't the first team of heroes to, come together, the Justice League took in a deeper meaning than prior teams. Whether it's this roster or a different roster of heroes, what matters in the end is not so much the roster or, is not so much who's on the roster, but what the team roster represents. Essentially, the Justice League give a meaning that tells us that no matter who or what is on the team, it's their personal experiences and powers working together to fight out something dangerous, and to overcome said dangerous challenge is what the meaning of the Justice League stands for. Later on during the tour, after passing the golden statues honoring the fallen heroes of the Justice League, one of the children asks a question about if the Justice League are really dead, since, whenever someone says that they are dead, they actually always come back. However, the tour guide gets angry and assures the kid that the Justice League are dead and that they are never coming back. And that's when it's revealed that the tour guide is Clayface. Now, seemingly a person who's in contact with the villain tells him that this wasn't part of the plan, but Clayface don't give a damn because, like he just said, the Justice League are dead. And yeah, I'm not going to pretend to like them anymore. Therefore, who's going to stop me from taking one of the mother boxes on display? Absolutely no one. But screw you, Clayface, because just like that, Wally West's The Flash pops up to save the day. Now, Clayface admits that he tried walking the straight path, but with the League dead, everyone is making power plays. And also a group of people contacted him and gave him a better deal if he stole one of the mother boxes. But just as he turns around, Basil sees that the box is gone and that while he was fighting the Flash, the kids ran away with it in hopes of buying the Flash the time that he needs to do what must be done. Now, in an attempt to get under Wally West's skin, Clayface transforms into various members of the League. However, Wally tells the villain that yeah, the League is dead. And sure, I miss them. They were my friends. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop honoring them. And it's why I'm going to teach you a lesson. Thus, he starts speeding around the villain. And while this is happening, Flash gives him a flash fact. for his Speed Force gives off heat. And similar to when Wally was a kid and played with clay back in school, he always remembered that when you cook clay in the oven, it hardens. Thus, that is what the Flash does, thereby defeating Clayface by hardening his body into a sculpture. Later on, as the museum begins to close, one of the children asks Flash if he thinks a new Justice League will ever actually happen, to which Wally responds, saying that years ago the Flash was his mentor, but that one day there was a crisis and he died. Therefore, he had to take over being the Flash, and it was probably the hardest thing he ever had to do. The shadow of his mentor, like he didn't know if he actually fit into it. And when he took his place on the Justice League, it scared him. But over time, Wally learned that the Justice League is always growing and always changing. And while it honors the old, the League embraces the new. So yeah, kid, it's not about, if we ever have a new Justice League or when. The question is, who? Who will join the Justice League? And that, folks, was the end of Free Comic Book Day Dark Crisis issue number 0. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly means the world to me. And as always, I'm your majestic sayer over at SuperCliff. And if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss out on an upload. And so that you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for Dark Crisis? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace.